In the 1970s, a shadow loomed over America, a darkness that crept into the lives of young women. Behind the charming smile and charismatic persona was Ted Bundy, a man who would become one of the most infamous serial killers in history. His story is one of manipulation, deceit, and terror, a chilling reminder of the evil that can lurk beneath the surface. Born on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont, Ted was raised in a seemingly normal family. His childhood, however, was marked by instability. He grew up believing his mother was his sister, which would later play a significant role in his troubled psyche. As a young man, he was intelligent and ambitious. He excelled in school and even attended college, where he studied psychology. But beneath his facade lay a growing darkness. As Ted entered adulthood, he became skilled at blending in. Friends described him as charming and witty, qualities that masked the sinister intentions brewing within. But the seed of violence had already begun to sprout, fed by his fascination with horror films and violent literature. This fascination would evolve into something much more terrifying. In 1974, the quiet campus of University of Washington became the haunting ground for Bundy. On a warm summer night, 18-year-old Linda Ann Healy vanished without a trace. Her disappearance sent shockwaves through the community. But for Bundy, it was just the beginning. Over the next few months, several young women would disappear, all sharing a striking resemblance. Long, dark hair parted in the middle. Bundy's method was chillingly calculated. He would often feign injury or ask for help to lure his victims. Imagine a young woman alone at night, approached by a charming man who seems to need assistance. Trusting they would offer to help, unaware of the horror that awaited them. This manipulation revealed a predator who thrived on the vulnerability of his victims. As the body count rose, so did Bundy's audacity. He moved from Washington to Utah, where the disappearances continued. Each time, authorities were left baffled, struggling to connect the dots. Bundy seemed to be a ghost, vanishing without a trace after committing his heinous acts. Reports of sightings and rumors filled the air, but the terror continued. In 1975, Bundy was finally apprehended for a minor charge, but the authorities had no idea of the monster they were dealing with. While in custody, his charming demeanor continued to mislead everyone around him. Bundy escaped custody twice, each time evading capture through sheer cunning, leaving the police scrambling in his wake. It wasn't until 1978 that the tide began to turn. After a series of brutal murders, a more determined police force launched a manhunt. Bundy's luck ran out when he was stopped for a traffic violation in Colorado. Authorities recognized him from a nationwide search, and when they searched his car, they found evidence that linked him to the crimes. The facade crumbled as the charming man was unmasked, revealing the monster beneath. As Bundy faced trial, the media frenzy reached a fever pitch. His trial became a spectacle, with Bundy often defending himself, using his intelligence to manipulate the courtroom. He was charismatic even in court, but the details of his crimes began to unfold, chilling the audience to the bone. Bundy spoke with a disarming charm, yet the evidence against him was overwhelming. Victim after victim named, and the horror of his actions became undeniable. During the trial, Bundy maintained a sense of control, even attempting to charm the jury. But as the stories of his victims were told, the facade began to crack. The darkness of his deeds seeped into the courtroom, forcing those present to confront the reality of evil. On January 24, 1989, Bundy was executed in the electric chair. His reign of terror had come to an end, but his legacy of fear lived on. The chilling story of Ted Bundy serves as a stark reminder of how darkness can hide behind a smile. Even in death, Bundy's name evokes fear, a haunting echo of the lives he destroyed. His crimes have left a lasting impact on society, and the scars remain in the hearts of those who remember. The mind of a serial killer is a terrifying place, a void of empathy and humanity. As we reflect on Bundy's life, we are left with one chilling thought. Evil can wear many faces, and sometimes it looks just like us.